Roots FM with it.
Connection. What a connection. As we have, what a beautiful vibration right here in Root Studio. None other than his daughter, Passion Minott. Greetings, Passion.
Greetings, big sister Isis.
And how are you, little sister?
I'm good, just putting the finishing touch on that tribute, but all is well.
Yeah, boy, you're making it happen. You're doing a lot of work, and it's manifesting, it's happening. Sugar is your ancestor now, and it's working with you.
Yes.
It's obvious,
Yes.
Every time I have to talk about this, Sugar and, Youth Man Promotions, including yourself and the whole crew, who, when we had our concerts, whether it's here or over at the school, Sugar don't miss an inch.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, when him not come and just say, oh, that's the inner city radio and a radio, and then come big festival,
big
style.
Big thing.
Big things, and that's a beautiful character, an amazing person. So I can understand why you, as his daughter, would see it fitting to put on this tribute for him. And it's free. How do you do that?
It's free because I know Daddy wouldn't want, anything to prevent his people from coming, because he was like that. So for his 70th, I'm like, you know what? Yeah. Daddy wouldn't want a charge. I'm just trying to do what I know he would want me to do. He would have said fly the gates, because he wouldn't want money to stop his people from, coming to feel the vibration. So I just decided to, let it be a free event. Right. And the artists, they do understand that as well.
I'll talk about some of the artists, because a lot of them are on the show, and we'll talk about
Little John, Tristan Palmer, those are special because they actually came through Youth Man Promotion. Right. So that's very special. Michael Palmer and Sammy Dread has not been in Jamaica for like over 45 years. So it's like their return to them yard, So so we're looking forward to that, and we also have Turbulence as guest artist. My brothers will be performing, Blah Minott and Blay Minott and myself. And so, they can come out and just expect, a Sugar vibes. It's a clean show. So, you can bring the family.
Absolutely.
We have Sound Trooper. We also going to have Youth Man Promotion. Playing some of those Sugar Minott dub plates and, from the Youth Promotion crew back then, the Garnet Silk dub plates. Maybe dub plates that you've never heard before.
Wow.
So that should be special. We have Purpose Kong Sound. I have to big them up. Sound Trooper. They will be in the building to provide the music.
Yeah, man, we can't leave out Bongo man. Him is a man a rapper when it come on
to Sugar Minott. He loves Sugar Minott too. That's why I had to reach out to Bongo, because every show Bongo Herman does, he has to sing a Sugar Minott, and I really admire that about him. Him not leave him Sugar Minott, Mr. DC. So he will be doing that one. I told all the artists, don't touch the Mr. DC, because Bongo Herman got it already. Everyone wants to sing the Mr. DC, but I say that belongs to Bongo Herman. So we got Bongo Herman.
So what about you, though? In terms of, I know you must have a lot of favorites, but in terms of you, what are one or two of your favorite Sugar songs?
That is very, 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 very hard, because
very hard to say exactly where it's going to be taking place and the time span and all of that.
It will be at our Youth Man Promotion HQ, and that's Sugar Minott Studio, 1 Robert Crescent, that's off Beachwood Avenue. And you can also Google Sugar Minott Studio and it comes up.
Right. So, I know you're feeling very excited to know that you're pulling this off coming up on Monday, right?
It's crazy. I'm in 10th place, and I'm like, I was telling you recently that I need another me. Because I'm just, it's very hard, putting a show together and something like this. It's for Daddy, so you want it to be special.
And the thing is, though, what makes it even better is that you're getting the support. The artists, to have a good stage, you have to have good artists.
Yeah.
And you have them. And they're all committed to really and truly performing well for Sugar Minott, And the 70th.
Yeah. And as you say, Daddy always support his people. So, if Cape Town is keeping his show, Daddy ready. Anything for charity, he's ready. So I've never really had problems getting the artists to come through due to the respect that they have for Sugar Minott that he had for them. So, you know, I have to say big up to all the entertainers that's been giving me the love over the years, because like I said, it's 15 years.
Wow.
Yes, this is the
Already?
15th year of the Sugar Minott Day tribute.
Oh gosh, that's a I didn't realize it was that long.
Yes.
But that's a good vibration. And if you would, I mean, I know you're very close to your dad, very, very close. But what are some of the main characteristics, can you say, that really endeared you to your daddy? Your daddy, you know. But I mean, some of the things where you can say, yeah, man, I'm my daddy, that.
Sometimes the fathers are not good in the home and taking care of the children. So one thing that I really, you know, a lot of things I admire about my dad, but he was that father to all his children. You know, and it's not like some. To all his children, it's not like some went to prep school and some went somewhere else. Yeah. You know, we all went to prep school, and Daddy is just always there, even though he's always busy. I grew up in Youthman Promotion, so I saw it all. He was always busy, but always find time to like give us a hug, like, or, you know, just rub him on in our head, like, yo, you know, all right, everything okay, you know. So I admire that about him, and just the love that he shared with people. And nothing is never too much to give. I see him give him last. So that's something that, you know, I carry with me, and I try to emulate that daily. 70. My dad passed at 54. You know, yeah, I thought I would have him around now to annoy him.
Yes.
You know, he annoys me and I annoy him. You know, we had that relationship, you know, and I thought that I always just see him getting old and me there passing him some water or something. I don't know. As a little girl, I always have that in my head, like, you know, I want to be there for my parents.
And of course, you have to remember as well that you traveled with him a lot.
Yes, I did.
You were on the road with him.
Yes, I learned a lot from him. You know, his stagemanship, his energy on stage, and I think I just take a little piece of that.
Yeah, you have a big piece of it.
From him, you know, his confidence, and surprisingly, you know, Daddy told me that he was very shy. So I don't know how that works. Very shy, but once you give him that mic, it's like he's ready.
What a good performer.
Yeah.
Amazing performance. Passion, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's always good to have you. And next time we have you, we're going to talk more about your EP and your music and all that. Yeah, next time around.
But right now, it's all about Sugar Minott Day tribute. Yes, all roads lead to 1 Robert Crescent. May 25th. You know, it's a holiday, so that's good. You know, the family can just come out and full joy some natural juices, food. And like I said, admission is free.
Don't you touch my car.
Roots FM today, yeah. The one ISIS. Hey. One Sugar Minott.